Good morning, students. Yesterday we learnt about rational number that we are doing exercise 2.1. In that we have completed two of the questions. Now we'll do the third one now. Okay. Verify that minus of minus x is equal to x. So you have to verify minus of anything, minus of that number will be always positive. For example, the first one now, you have to verify. So x equal to 11 upon 15. Now this is given, x equal to 11 upon 15. Now you have to verify. Now in place of first write, so you have to write verification. Now first write minus, again minus 11 upon 15. That is equal to, so minus into minus is what? Plus, so 11 upon 15. Verified it is. Only this much you have to do. You have to just verify. So the next one is the same way. X equal to minus 13 upon 17. So now it is already given minus 13 upon 7. So after this we should get again this only. So this is again verification. So minus of minus. What is x is? X is minus 13 upon 17. Okay. Now minus into minus is what? Plus. Minus into minus is plus. And minus 13 upon 17. And plus into minus is what? Minus 13 upon 17. So again we got this one. Means minus into minus of any number is that number itself. So whatever they have given. So this is all about third question now. Now we'll move to the fourth question now. Okay, now fourth one. Find the multiplicative inverse of the following. Multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. Now, the first one is minus 13. So you have to always remember one thing. If you want to find multiplicative inverse of any number, means if you multiply any number into multiplicative inverse of that number, the result should be always 1. The result should be always 1. Any number, for example, if A is there, so what should be multiplied to A? You should get 1. If a number is A, if any number is multiplied by that number, should be is equal to 1. So you by easily you can say 1 upon A. So A get cancels, remaining is 1. For example, if number is 2 upon 3, if the number is 2 upon 3, so what is multiplicative inverse of this number? The answer should be 1 only. Just put reverse of this number. 2 upon 3, that is 3 upon 2. 3 get cancelled, 2 get cancelled. What? Nothing remains, it means 1 remains. So in the same way, so the whole idea of multiplicative inverse means any number, if it is multiplied by any number, if any number is multiplied by any number, the result should be 1. Then only that number is called as multiplicative inverse. So multiplicate, so minus 13. So therefore, minus 13 into 1 upon minus 13. So this is what, see, minus 13 when it cancels, what remains? 1. Therefore, 1 upon minus 13, 1 upon minus 13 is multiplicative inverse of minus 13, of minus 13. In the same way, you would write the remaining. What is that? Minus 13 upon 19. So what is the multiplicativeness of 13 upon 19? So you would write multiplicative inverse of minus 13 upon 19 is what? 19 upon minus 13. So if you multiply this and this, you will get 1 only. You will get 1 only. That is minus 13 upon 19 into 19 upon minus 13. So 13 get cancelled, 19 and cancelled, nothing remains, means 1. Therefore, 19 upon minus 13 is multiplicative inverse of minus 13 upon 19. Now the fourth one, third one now. So 1 upon 5. What is multiplicative inverse of 1 upon 5? Multiplicative inverse of 1 upon 5 is what? 5 upon 1. Same way, fourth one, minus 5 upon 8 into minus 3 upon 7. So what is multiplicative inverse of this? Multiplicative inverse of, see, minus into minus is what? Plus. 5 3s are 15, 8 7s are 56. Is just reverse of it, that is 56 upon 15. Okay. Next one, fifth one. Minus 1 into minus 2 upon 5. So this can be written as minus into minus plus 2 upon 5 as it is. So again, the multiplicative inverse of 2 upon 5 is 5 upon 2. Just the numerator will become the denominator and the denominator will become the numerator. You have to remember one thing here, whatever sign of the given number will be the same of the second number, that is inverse number, and you cannot change the sign. Only you have to remember the numerator will become the denominator and the denominator will become the numerator. The last one is minus 1. What will be the multiplications of minus 1? Can you tell me? So multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is 1 upon minus 1. 1 upon minus 1 is 1 upon minus 1. So this is the way to do it. Now we'll do the fifth one now, question number 5. Name the property under multiplication used in each of the following. Name the property. So you have to find out the name of the property. Minus 4 upon 5 into 1 is equal to 1 into minus 4 upon 5. See, minus 4 upon 5 into 1, 1 into minus 4 upon 5. What is this property is called? Can anybody tell me? Commutatio. This is called A into B is equal to B into A. Commutative property. Now the second one, this is first one. Minus 13 upon 17 into minus 2 upon 7 is equal to minus 2 upon 7 into minus 13 upon 17. So by looking at the number, you can easily say which property we are using. Same property, commutative property. This is commutative property. Now the third one. So one thing you have to remember here, for example, now a number is there 3 upon 9, for example. So you can write this as 3 upon 9 here minus sign here. Even you can write minus sign here. And if you want to transfer the number, then there will be a problem. Otherwise, wherever it is, you can stay there only. Okay, now last one. Minus 19 upon 29 into 29 upon minus 19 is equal to 1. What is this property? Can you tell me? Multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. So if you cancel this and this, so the answer will be 1. This is multiplicative inverse property. Okay, now we'll move to the next property, that is next question number 6. Okay, multiply 6 upon 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 upon 16. Multiply 6 upon 13. Multiply 6 upon 13. So multiply 6 upon 13 by the reciprocal of 7 upon 16. Reciprocal means what? The numerator will become the denominator and denominator will become the numerator. So that is 16 by minus 7. This is called reciprocal. Or you can say sometime, so what is the reciprocal of A? That is 1 upon A. So what is the reciprocal of minus 3? That is 1 upon minus 3. What is the reciprocal of 1 upon 2 upon 3? It is 3 upon 2. Or you can write it as 1 upon 2 upon 3. So that will become again 3 upon 2 only. This 3 will go here and the 2 will remain here. So that is 3 upon 2. This is what reciprocal means. Okay now. So if you multiply this and this, what will be the answer? 16 6 how much? 96. 13 7 are 91. So minus sign is there. So this is what the answer is. Okay, now the next one, seventh one, question number 7. Tell what property allows you to compute. Compute means multiply, add, divide, whatever it may be. Compute means find the answer. 1 upon 3 into 6 into 4 upon 3 as 1 upon 3 into 6 into 4 upon 3. Now tell what property allows you to compute. So by looking at this number, you can easily say which property. So we are doing it. By which property we can easily compute it, easily find the answer for it. See here, A into B into C. For example, this A into B into C. Here's here A into B into C. So what is this property is called? So this is, what is this? This is associative property. Associative property. So this is associative property, and this is always equal to. In associative property, the multiplication is associative. Multiplication is associative. Multiplication is associative. You might have checked yourself. Yesterday we have done it. That is, as far as multiplication is concerned, multiplication is associative. Only subtraction and division, we cannot say they are associative. Okay, now. And the next question, that is 8th one now. Is 8 upon 9 the multiplicative inverse of, is 8 upon 9 the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 upon 1 upon 8? Why or what? Why or why not? Okay. Now, is 8 upon 9 the multiplicative inverse of minus 8 upon 1? See, you can multiply this. See, minus 1, 1 upon 8. 8 ones are 8, minus 8, plus 1. How much it is? Hmm. 8 ones are 8 plus 1, 9. Okay, 8 ones are 8, 8 plus 1, 9. So 9 upon 8. Now the question is 8 upon 9 the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 upon 8? So now here it is 8 upon 9. Now the question is, see here, I told you, if you multiply a number and the multiplicative inverse of that number, the answer should be always 1. So let us see now, the given number is 8 upon 9 and the multiplicative inverse of this, what is 8 upon 9, the multiplicative inverse of minus 1. Now so what is the multiplicative inverse of 8 upon 9? That will be always 9 upon 8. Now, but what we got here? Minus 9 upon 8 we got. So 9 upon 8 is not equal to minus 9 upon 8. And if you multiply minus 9 upon 8 and 8 upon 9, you will get minus 1. If the answer is minus 1, it means, therefore you can say minus 9 upon 8 is not multiplicative inverse of 8 upon 9 because if their product is not equal to 1. That is, the answer is what? Minus 1. Therefore, so this is what the answer is. Okay, now we'll do the 9th one now. Okay. Is 0.3 the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 upon 3? Why or why not? So 0.3 is 0.3 the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 upon 3. So now, so 3 1 upon 3. 3 3 is a 9, 9 plus 1 is 10 upon 3. So 10 upon 3 can be written as now E is 0.3 the multiplicative inverse of this one. Now what is 0.3? So 0.3 can be written as 3 upon 10. 3 upon 10. 0.3 can be written as 3 upon 10. Now the question is 0.3 the multiplicative inverse of this one? See, look here. Now 10 upon 3 is a given number. And what is the multiplicative inverse of 10 upon 3? That is 3 upon 10. So here it is. Yes. So you can say, if you cancel it, you will get answer 1. So therefore we have to write yes. Yes, 0.3 is multiplicative inverse of 3 1 upon 3. Okay? Okay, now 10th question now. The rational number that does not have a reciprocal. The rational number that does not have a reciprocal. The rational, see, any number can be the rational number that does not have reciprocal means the numerator will become the denominator and the denominator will become the numerator, and still they are rational numbers. See, for example, 1 upon 2, what is the reciprocal of it? That is 2 upon 1. So 2 upon 1 is still a rational number. For example, 5 upon 6 is there. So what is the reciprocal of it? So 5 upon 6 upon 5. So still this is a rational number. But for example, 0 upon 1 is a rational number. Anything can be expressed as rational number. So 0 also can be represented as rational number. Now 0 upon 1 is a rational number. And so is 1 upon 0 a rational number? No. Why? So what is our definition of the rational number? Rational number is that number which is in the form of P upon Q, where Q is not equal to 0. Means the denominator cannot be equal to 0. Here the denominator is 0. Therefore, this is not a rational number. This is not a number. So the question is, the rational number that does not have a reciprocal. The rational number that does not have a reciprocal. That is what? 0 upon 1. 0 upon 1. So the answer is, the rational number that does not have a reciprocal. That is 0. 0 does not have a reciprocal. That is 0 upon 1 you can write. 0 upon 1 does not have a reciprocal. Okay. 10th one, first one now. What is the second question now? The rational numbers that are equal to their reciprocals. The rational numbers that are equal to their reciprocals. Equal to their reciprocals. What is that? Rational numbers that are equal to their reciprocals. What is that? Equal to their reciprocals. What is that? For example, what is the reciprocal of 1? So 1 can be written as 1 upon 1. So what is the reciprocal of this? So 1 upon 1. Reciprocal. They are, and both are equal. Both are equal. Another number. Minus 1 is a number. So this can be written as minus 1. Minus 1 upon 1. So what is the reciprocal of this? So 1 upon minus 1. Both the values are same. And this is equal to minus 1 and this is also equal to minus 1. So equal. So the answer is, the rational number that are equal to their reciprocals is 1 and minus 1. 1 and minus 1. 1 and minus 1. The rational number that is equal to its negative. The rational numbers that is equal to its negative. What is that? Rational number that is equal to its negative is what? The rational number equal to its negative. The rational number equal to its negative. Now, just think over it. For example, third one. 3 is there. Is it equal to its negative? Is 3 and minus 3 are equal? No. Is 1 and minus 1 are equal? No. 2 and minus 2 are equal? No. So which is that number? If that number and its negative are equal, so that is 0. So if you can write minus 0, is there any difference? There will be no difference. So you can write the rational number that is equal to its negative is 0 only. So 0 upon 1 or minus 0 upon 1. So both are having the same value, that is 0 only. So in all you can write 0. In all you have to write the rational number that is equal to its negative is 0. That is 0. Okay now. Now the last question, that is 11th question now. Today we will complete it now. First one, fill in the blanks. 0 has dash reciprocal. 0 has dash reciprocal. 0 has dash reciprocal. Now we have to tell 0 has dash reciprocal. 0 has no reciprocal. It has no reciprocal. So 0, it means 0 upon 1. 0 upon 1. If you want to write 0, 1 upon 0, and this is not a rational number. This is not a rational number. So in all you have to say 0. 0 has no reciprocal. 0 has no reciprocal. What is the second one now? The numbers dash and dash are their own reciprocals. The numbers dash and dash have their own reciprocals. So now just now we have done it 1 and minus 1. 1 and minus 1. Just now we have done. Okay, now third one. The reciprocal of minus 5 is, the reciprocal of minus 5 is 1 upon minus 5. The reciprocal of 1 upon 5 is minus 1 upon 5. Reciprocal of 1 upon x. Reciprocal of 1 upon x, where x is not equal to 0. Reciprocal of 1 of x is what? That is x. That is reciprocal. Reciprocal. Just see 1 upon x is there. Reciprocal means x upon 1. Or you can write x only. Or you can even write x upon 1. X upon 1 also you can write. The product of two rational numbers is always a. The product of two rational numbers is always a. The closure property, what you have done? The product of two rational numbers is always a rational number. Is a rational number. The product of two rational numbers is always a rational number. The reciprocal of a positive rational number. The reciprocal of a positive rational number is positive rational number. For example, 2 upon 3 is a positive rational number. The reciprocal of a positive rational number is what? Always a positive rational number. Rational number is positive rational number. Positive rational number. Positive rational number. So this is all about exercise 2.1, and in the next class we shall study about representation of rational number on number line. How to represent any number on number line. Okay, tomorrow we shall study about how to represent any number on any rational number on number line. Okay, good day, thank you.